Hey everyone, hope this video finds you well. I am so excited to just talk for a few minutes to you about my sugar detox. So anybody that knows me well, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Anyone that knows me well knows I love sweets. And I think those seeds were planted many years ago in my childhood. I've talked a bit about my parents before, but my mom was this kind of extreme health nut, juice fasting and all organic and vegetarian and quite extreme. And then my dad was the opposite. My dad owned and ran a beer joint barbecue, and summers in Texas were spent eating barbecue and from every fast food restaurant you can imagine. So naturally, I'm more of a middle of the road kind of person. I don't like extremes, but I've always had a strong, I would say, addiction to sugar. And I think it began in my childhood because before I can even remember, I must have been 3 or 4, my mom had me trained. If I was on a play date or at a friend's house or somewhere where she wasn't around, if anybody offered me anything, and this was back in the day in Texas, so you can imagine Kool-Aid and Oreos and that kind of thing, I was trained to ask if it had sugar in it. And if it had sugar in it, I had to turn it down. I would say no. So I didn't even know what sugar was. I just knew it was bad and I wasn't supposed to have it. So you can imagine what happened when I discovered sugar. You know, I would be sneaking off with my friend, heading down to the local 7-Eleven to buy up as much candy as I could. So I've always had this, intensity around sugar. And I've never really, for any extended length of time, gone cold turkey. And it's been 2 full weeks and I've done that. And I did it gradually, but I have to tell you, I feel amazing. I really feel amazing. So the first thing I did was I just stopped the treats. I took the sugar out of my coffee in the morning. Love coffee with cream and sugar. Took the sugar out of my coffee, and it was, no sweet treats, no cookies, nothing like that. I'm the kind of person that likes brownies and cookies and stuff like that. And I stopped ordering sweet drinks, like a chai, for instance, which is loaded with sugar. So that was the first thing. And that was a bit challenging at times, but it was kind of doable. I kept fruit in, and I was allowed to have wine, a glass of wine, which I realize is sugar, but all the added stuff was removed. So I did that, and then that was about a week, and then I cut all of the wine. And so I really wasn't getting any added sugar in my diet at all. A little bit of fruit maybe here and there. And I just finished a 3-day kitchari cleanse. And I have to tell you, I feel the difference. My energy is so clear and so clean and so strong. I really feel like, rather than having these kind of daily ups and downs, and definitely like that afternoon dip, I'm not experiencing that. I kind of have even, steady energy all day. I'm also noticing that my sleep is better. My sleep is deeper and just better. So I'm sharing this with you because I think it's really helpful. And if you're finding that you're eating sugar quite a bit, I would suggest maybe just seeing what happens if you gave it a little break. I don't intend to never eat sugar again, but I'm going to keep it pretty clean for a while and stay away from the sugary treats because I think the cravings reduce over time. And additionally, doing something like this also kind of brings up our emotional attachment to foods. The cleanse showed me that, but also the sugar, that it's like we're kind of unconsciously reaching for things that somehow are going to emotionally make us feel better. And the interesting thing is that when you kind of get over that hump, you just feel better anyway without it. So I just wanted to share that with you. I feel so good. 2 weeks, no sugar, super big deal for me, being someone that comes from a history of sugar. and I hope you give it a try. Namaste. Thank you.